Good day. Today we're going to learn how to take an ad hoc automated action based on some resources and inputs that we've used from Mainview SRM. So we're at the Easy SRM menu right now, and we're going to go check our storage groups and pools. We're going to check some thresholds. We're going to go see what everything looks like. This is before we go home or maybe late in the day. We scroll through. IMS, well, we're not going to touch that. That's a little bit up there. Everything else seems to be okay. System 3, which is a SRM-defined pool, these contain operating system data sets. It's a little bit high, but nothing we can do from an ad hoc standpoint. And USS, which is a SMS storage group, has our USS, ZFS, HFS file systems in it, so nothing else we can do. But let's say the TSO storage group was running, at a high threshold. It's at 58.8%, 58.1% right now. Let's just say it is high. We want to take some actions on it. All right, so let's just go take a look. We put our cursor on TSO, bring up the Group Easy menu. We have a lot of options here. We can go look at some performance data. We can look at the real-time information, or we can look at it based on current input, so the last collection for data. And we haven't looked at anything today, so we're just going to go over and put our cursor on the data set analysis, brings up our data set analysis screen, and we're going to do some filtering because we want to look to see what's in there that may be large and may not have been referenced in a certain number of days. So we have our filter dialog. We don't really care about the DSN names. We know that we've got TSO already coded and storage group because these were pre-supplied based on our drill down. So we're going to scroll down here, and we're going to get tracks allocated. So let's do greater than 1,000. It's a small number, but we're just going to pick something small to work with here. And days non-referenced. So we're going to anything greater than 5 days. Hit PF3 to process it. Wow, that was pretty quick. So now we've got our list. Not a lot of data, but we do want to take some actions. So, we're going to go over here. We're going to scroll right. We're just going to take a look to see what we have. We have some USS files in here. They've been 186 days non-referenced, but we're not really sure about those if we can archive them. We're not really sure of the user. So we're just going to look at some of these others. Some of these are coming up on their management class criteria, which would archive them either after 15 or 30 days, depending on the type of data. But because we're running a little low on space, and we can go look at the actual tracks allocated. See, none of them are really big, but the USS is. But let's just go ahead and tag these. So we're going to tag them. We'll just tag all of these. And now that we've tagged them, so now they turn red. And if we scroll all the way back, we see that our tag column is all set to Y. So we know that these are tagged for an action. And we're going to do a build J. So build J is short for build JCL. And it pulls up all of our skeleton JCL that we would want to use to take some kind of actions. And I have several jobs that I could use. But based on the description, I'm going to send these to ML2. So I go down here, this MV pound MIG level 2 job. And so I'm going to scroll down here. And there's a lot of options I can use. I'll hit PF1 so I can browse. I can build JCL and edit. BSE, BSK is keep the file. BSS, build JCL and submit job. So that would be an automatic submit. I could view it. All right. So I've got my criteria. I'm going to build, submit, and edit. Okay. So here's my skeleton JCL. So it has an HMIG rate, and then it substitutes ampersand DSN for the dataset name, does an ML2 weight. All right. Scroll through. There's all my data sets. And then I can sub this up. I do have a job parm that will route this to run on BMCB so that I kind of spread the wealth instead of running everything on A. You can just sub this job up. and these data sets would get archived. We're not going to do that today because they don't really, the pool's not in any great danger right now. But if it was, that's what we do, and then the job would just get submitted and then process our data sets. So thank you for joining today. And that's how you would do ad hoc automation with MainView SRM.